Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome to the Sinister Underdark, with sinister music in the background, which is very quiet in my ears. A little bit more of that. Okay, a massive hello to everyone who's already here with us. Scarlet off lurking somewhere, and everyone else. Good to have you with us. It's always a pleasure to have you along for our adventures wherever and whenever you can. And, of course, these lovely players down here as well, which we'll say a hi hello to in just a moment. But, first things first, let me say a few... There she is! I spy you, even with my natural one. Okay, and let me first of all say a massive thank you for the support that the wonderful Christian of CJRPG and all of those over at CJRPG have been giving us in recent times whilst they have been running their incredible Kickstarter. Their incredible Kickstarter, which is going to finish in 12 hours. Okay, it's finishing at 12 hours. Okay, so do jump on over there and get yourself in on that if you have not already. Let me put a link in chat over there. Kickstarter? No, that's not how you spell it. Spelling. Boom. There it is. The incredible, amazing encounters and places. Fantastic encounters for you to use as drop-ins in campaigns or one-shots, or you can link them all together into a kind of sandboxy campaign. Beautiful maps, fantastic writing, interesting monsters, and fantastic times and experiences for your games, wherever and whenever you're playing them. Now, do not miss out. As I said, a mere 12 hours remaining on the Kickstarter. It's fully funded, so you are assured of getting the wonderful product from the people at CJRPG. And you also have a chance of getting lots of their wonderful products because the wonderful people over there at CJRPG have sponsored us for the streams during their Kickstarter, and they are giving away a massive bundle of 11. Hey, Robblejax, how you doing? Oh, sorry, not quite yet, Rolljax. I need to get that set up. Just a moment. Let me get that rolling right now so you can jump in there. Wait for it. It's going to jump in chat any second. Now! Haha, called it. Okay. Oh, there's probably a delay to chat. Okay, so yes, now you may jump in. Please type in !enter, as Robblejax has shown you how, just there. And you can have the chance at winning 11 encounter bundles from the fantastic CJRPG, all of them bestsellers on the DM's Guild. Lots of platinums and electrums and golds and silvers all over the place. Fantastic things for all of the locations, the Feywild, for the Avernus up in Icewind Dale, for Candlekeep Mysteries, old Tyranny of Dragons stuff. A wonderful bunch of stuff there. Hey, Baron Dragonbone. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Just in time, Baron. We are just getting rolling. And yes, as I said, a mere 12 hours left to jump in there. Hey, Charlie, as you have your chance to win the fabulous set of goodies from them. Now, that said, let us also say a big thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Head on over to sirenscape.com and you can try out all of the incredible music and sound effects that they have for the games that you'll be hearing in just a moment once we get into the session proper. Speaking of music, let us also say a big thank you to the wonderful people over at the YouTube channels that we love, Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. And then over on Patreon, Will Savino, either at his own or at their new project Burrowbound. You can get links to all of those over on our VODs in YouTube. On YouTube. There we go. As I put that over in the chat. Boom. There are the links over there. Do give us a follow, and if you want to check out any of the VODs, there has the links for everything that you could want from our stuff, including a link for the fabulous artist, which is Out of the Abyss. Boom. By Salaban, aka Ryutoshi. Check them out on Instagram and you can get fantastic art like we have here for your characters and games as well. That, I think, is that. Now, let us get into the Underdark and our session today. Look at that. There is a large new friendo on the screen. A big jello with eyeballs and a sentient mind, it seems, as last time our adventurers were suddenly cut off from their pals, the other NPCs that have been traveling with them, trying to get home to their various places as they escaped from the Drow slaving camp. And they are making their way through the Underdark, through the passages, but a sudden earthquake caused a cave-in that collapsed the tunnels around them and cut them off from each other. But our players here were given another opportunity. A new opening opened up in the wall of the cavern and led into an old, decrepit temple, ancient stonework, inhabited by dripping water and oozes. They were attacked by vicious grey oozes and that came slurping down from the ceiling, and they fled for their lives as the waters began to rise and did not drain away, and they realized that if time is not carefully looked after here, they are going to wind up in a very sticky situation after a brief swim. Now, they are quickly making their way through the temple, trying to find out how to escape from this trap. They have realized that the water is rising and the air is getting thinner. It's a race against the clock, but they have an ally who at the moment is keeping those grey oozes at bay and spitting magic rocks at them and keeping them down as well, as they met the sentient gelatinous cube Glabagool, who you can see on the page there, and he joined them, fascinated by their talk of the outside world and the chance to meet new friends. He is slurping and rolling along behind them as they make their way further into the temple, the oozing temple, which could be their tomb. But let us see how this goes as we say a massive hello to our players. All of you lovely people, please tell me, who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at? Sorry, I knew that was coming. Starting with Laura, please.
Hello, I'm Sam. I play Alora Lustrous. She is a high elf assassin rogue from Mythdraenor, now a destroyed city, who started an outlaw band when she ran away from home and was captured by the Drow, and now has two very awesome blades, a Dawnbringer and a Moonblade.
Indeed. And wields them to much effect. Zakan, who are you? Who are you playing and where are they at?
Hi, I'm Steven, and I am playing Zakan, the Aasimar ranger / cleric who has been down in the Underdark for over 100 years, as long as they can remember, and with the divine mission to guide those who are lost down here to the light or wherever it is that they need to go. They are very old and very tired and don't have the power that they once did, but that doesn't stop them from throwing themselves headfirst into danger at every opportunity if it means saving someone.
Your DM relates. Okay, to the first part. Maybe not the second part, but the first part. Okay. Corbin, who you playing and where are they at?
Myself. Did it. Unmuted myself. I'm a bun, and I'm playing Corbin, our changeling druid / monk. Really should say monk before druid. That is the class I picked first. But they are currently an ammo cache, I would say, as they are the main source of our new friend Gabagool's weaponry.
Indeed.
Like putting quarters in a slot machine.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You have yourself a gelatinous cube turret ready for action.
Just, is that a sentence you would ever think he'd say?
I'm going to say no. No, it was not. But yes, indeed. Thank you. Now, as I send that off in its merry way, and drop it on the floor. Okay, so everybody, as we move back over here to the Oozing Temple, that's its official name. Let's see where you left off.
Temple sure is oozing.
It's oozing for a bruising. All right. Sorry. Okay.
I appreciated it.
Thank you. Okay, so there we go. Let's zoom in a little bit as we are a bit out here. Now, as you can see here, folks, we like to use the dynamic lighting feature on Roll20, and you can see where they have been because we have Explorer mode enabled. So they started down here in the collapsed tunnel, and they went sneaking up around there, attacked some things over there, and now they're up there. So the cool thing about Explorer mode is it shows where you've been, but it does not show enemies or tokens that are there. As you can see, oh, poor little Glabagool getting cut off there by the corner of the corridor. And we will join our friends again here in the tunnels. There they are. Okay, so do lead on. Actually, I should probably zoom out a little bit, actually, whilst you're exploring like this. See what's going on. Okay, now Zakan, as you can see, as you make your way down that long corridor, it turns once more to the south, kind of looping back on where you came from. What you do?
So I think they're hurrying along quite quickly, and they see some sort of rock mischief happening between Corbin and our new friend, but they seem to have something
official title.
So,
official title.
Yeah, so some kind of rock mischief. But like it seems handled. So they're hurrying forward, and I think they're going to go up to this corner, with occasional glances back to make sure everyone's coming along, and we're going to peer around that corner and see what there is to see.
All right, please do, as I switch up our musics and here to get a bit more ambience. Boop.
And for everyone, the audiences and our reference, their staff is currently lit up, as befitting the Lightbringer.
Yes, as I believe the youngsters say, it is lit, fam.
It is lit.
Okay. Don't laugh at me, Sam. I'm trying to relate. Okay, let us continue then. As you get to the corner there and peer around, you do see that earthquake does seem to have affected this whole area, and there is a tumbled down section breaking through into natural caverns again on the east side of the tunnel, and it curls round into chiseled stone, worked stone on the west side there. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I'm very, very baritone today. So, what you doing? Glabagool, Corbin, you see Glabagool just like, just like squeezes through into that spot there.
And I think Zakan's waving people quickly, and peer into the room, make sure we're.
Okay.
I guess having a look at those walls to see how oozy they are.
There is water dripping constantly, as we can hear, but that is all.
Is it water or the thick water?
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. Not our strongest suit here. Not the smartest. That's a 7.
It's... If you kind of pull your hand back suddenly, as it feels kind of viscous. Is it again? No, it's water. It's water.
Jumpy. So what normally do they see in the room here? What do we got here? I see like 4 little channels in a caved-in section.
Indeed. Yep. So that's section off to the east, as I say there, does lead into natural caverns, and you splash your way through as the water is rising now and getting kind of like mid-calf kind of level, and you see as it leads off in that direction, you can hear splashing water more in that direction. Off to the east there. But then, as I say, yes, the tunnels to the west, it separates into 4 hallways which are floored with heavy flagstones and the walls are carved with worn and faded bas-reliefs. They show strange, swirling shapes that might be waves, tentacles, or some combination of both.
Troubling. So you said the water sound is heavier towards the east, like in the natural cavern area?
To the east, yes. Yeah, there's a splashing sound. And then like more of the temple to the west.
Yeah.
Okay, so the temple will probably take us deeper into what all of this is, but if the water is trickling more to the east, that means wouldn't that have to be filling up quicker?
Yes, I'd be concerned about us becoming trapped in here, though.
Yeah, Zakarn, as you look, it does seem to be flowing from that direction.
Oh, it's the friendies here. Like filling up the whole hallway.
You have, yeah, it's like we can't pull you or anything. You gotta chug a lug.
I can't remember what voice I did. What was the voice? Damn it.
Oh, I
It was,
don't know.
yeah, it was like a very friendly, kind of monstrous sort of voice. Yeah.
Okay. He's like,
Like, oh, hello, friends.
Yeah, I believe I spied just past you, new friend. It widens out. If you could move a little more. I do not wish to envelop and dissolve you.
Yeah. 1 second.
Could our friend Glabagul fit in one of these channels even? I feel like if we went with the channels, we'd have to leave them here.
We might be losing that.
Shame.
Oh no.
No, I mean he is very, very squishy.
Okay. We're on cat rolls at this point.
Yeah.
And just as long as his eyes fit, the rest of him will follow.
Just fills any space.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like octopus with their beaks.
All right. The different channels. Do we just because this is another opening that was made from the rocks from the rock wall when everything caved in, right?
Where's the gun? Yeah.
Like all of these stones are the stones around it on the ground. This is another recent breakage.
And Zakan, you can definitely see that water is flowing from that tunnel there.
From here. Is it like sort of uphill kind of thing?
Not very, but there's different movement of water in that direction.
Yeah. I think they'll turn back to the room and say, can you two check down those channels very quickly? I'll see where this leads and we'll meet back here in the middle, decide which way to go.
All right, Gabagool, cover our backs, and then I'm gonna start moving towards the channel.
Okay, so Elora and which one do you want to take?
Zakan was going to the east. Me and Elora were supposed to go.
Sorry,
west,
Corbin and Elora. Yep. Choices.
I just can't see nothing, so Elora, I'm just gonna hold on to you.
Hey, they call that, just see where they go. Don't go too far.
Corbin, do you have light? Do I need to do something with your token?
Yeah, at this point, no. I've just been using the light, like Zakan's staff, as like my primary source.
Okay, when Zakan was standing where he was before, you could see down there, and you could just see it went straight. So you could put your hands on the sides and walk.
Okay. Like as a token, it's just black. Like I can't see.
Yep. Yeah, everyone. As you can see on the map as well, it's only showing the explorer mode for Corbin because Corbin does not have any light, and you cannot see in that section. And Elora, you going down that one too? Okay, stop there, please. Thank you. You both perfectly stopped on the trapped squares. Thank you. So, as you both as you both step on those particular flagstones where you are stood right now, they give beneath you.
No.
And collapse inwards. And I need a dexterity saving throw. Corbin, in the pitch black with disadvantage, please.
I feel like I have a thing.
Zakan's not doing his job very well. You took
a reaction. Right, you said down. You didn't say how far down.
He meant vertical. Yeah. In that axis. Oh, okay, I see.
16.
16. Okay, Corbin.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity throw with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, so go again. The disadvantage is 17, bro.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay.
Right? Plus 5.
Both of you somehow managed to catch on to the edge of the
I'm a
pit.
monk.
As you see, it is open below you, 10 feet yawning down into darkness. I now need an athletics check, please.
Corbin do that cool thing where like you
Oh.
brace on the walls.
Right, yeah.
You like spider out on the walls.
Yes,
Jimmy.
just full Emperor's New Groove.
So,
Would
athletics check,
that
please.
still be a disadvantage for me?
No, not this one, no. It was just because you couldn't see where to grab. Hey, draw now.
18.
Nice. Elora?
15.
Okay. Both of you and heave yourself up, kind of mantle shelving with your elbows up onto the edge of the corridor. Which side do you climb up on? You can move left or right, your choice.
Left.
Okay. Please move yourself over.
I'm going to follow
Corbin.
Laura. I literally don't have a choice. I
So
don't
let
even know
me-
where I'm going. Like, I would go up here, but then I'm just going to follow the sound of Alora's footsteps.
So I'm going to put these on the map player so you can see where they were.
Would I have been able to hear also Corbin struggling with the trap?
Yes, I think so. Definitely.
I guess Laura would yell and be like, Corbin, are you all right?
I'm like like all up on you next to you. Like, I'm fine.
Are you going round? You going round into her tunnel? Okay.
Oh, these
no.
were like two
me?
separate tunnels.
Yeah, they're separate. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, yeah. After that, I'm gonna like run over here. That's what you hear, just me going around like, oh my god, Laura!
Yeah, you run
Maybe
back
this
out.
is okay.
Glabbergle's like, "Are you okay? What was the commotion?"
I almost fell to my death. Don't worry about it. Oh, Laura!
Glad you didn't.
Like one of those haunted houses where you just press right into someone.
Right. Okay. Well, there is also now. Elora, do you have light?
I do not. No, I just have dark vision.
Okay. Corvin. Elora didn't say anything as you ran round there. I need another dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my
You just run into
For
the
where I am, I'm right at the like
You just do-
beginning. I'm not-
God.
You said you ran right up to her. I heard you.
I thought we were next to each other. Oh, I'm rolling.
Oh no.
Zakan
next
as
to
they're
each other.
going down the cavern. I probably should have left a light with them. Can see
So-
90 feet in darkness.
So, dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
I'm just playing the game. Okay, if I get the,
That sounds good.
I rolled an 8 with disadvantage, but the first one was a 22. I'm so
Is that a total of 8?
yes.
No.
Elora, you see Corbin
a-
come
a
running
three.
round, and it doesn't twig in your mind that they can't see what's in front of them, because you can see fine, and they're just coming right. They're like, Elora, I almost felt.
This is too real to something that has
Can I
happened to me
try?
in real life.
The kind of cartoon like leg spin in the air
Just
for a
was
moment.
there
and
one
sh-
second, gone the next. Yep.
Oh yeah, like a Wile E. Coyote situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, they don't fall until they
I
look
have
down.
reactions.
Can I
Okay.
try and turn around and catch them? Or grab them?
I will give you a difficult dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17?
Sorry. No, you try and grab them, but they disappear past you, and your fingertips just glance past theirs, and they go "Ugh," and drop down into the pit. And Corbin, you take 4 bludgeoning damage from the fall,
Okay.
which felt like it could have been worse, but it's kind of soft down the bottom here. Hey, Silver.
Damn it.
You say that like it's a good thing, but I doubt it is.
Right. I just
Yeah, I think I need to do this. And we need some initiative, people. As Corbin, the floor beneath your feet pitches and moves, reaching up to grasp you. As a black pudding.
Ugh.
This is my nightmare.
Reaches up to grasp you. Let's see here. Grab this one as well. Okay. So, everyone, please give me the initiative roll, please. Let's get you in there. And Zakan.
Natty 1.
Glabagool can do nothing. So, I'm gonna leave him over there. Yeah, Silva. Oh, sorry, Baron. Yep, that's right, Baron. Black puddings. Yummy, yummy. Delicious if you're in England. Not so good in the Underdark. Okay. Luckily, they're very slow.
The Underdark, just the England of their favorite.
Oi! Oi! He said in the most British reaction he could possible. Just came out natural. Alright. The illustrious, if you would.
I have some silk rope. Could I throw it down and try to get Corbin out?
Yes, indeed. Yep, that will give them an advantage to clamber out. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just see, with your dark vision, you can just see the floor just pitching and rising up around them, clambering at their legs, drawing them down into nastiness. Which looks a little something, not unlike this poor ogre in the picture here. Ruh-roh. I love the comment there. The dungeon's floors were spotless. That should have been our first clue. All right. So, anything else? You're just throwing down the rope?
Yeah, I guess there's not much else we can do.
Yeah, you can lower the rope and ready the help action.
Yeah,
Okay.
lower the rope.
Noted. Makes it Corbin's turn. So, Corbin, make me an athletics check with advantage.
Presuming you're trying to climb out.
Stay out here and punch it.
Right? Because I've been sitting, because I've been sitting here looking at it, because I do have reactions. And I'm just saying, I should be able to do something maybe and climb out.
Go for it. Oh god, sorry, the music is so loud, everyone. My apologies. I apologize.
Those
horrible ooze sounds are so noisy for everyone. Sorry, everybody. Shout at me in chat if it needs to be sorted.
So, with advantage, so that's 2. 18.
Nice. Okay, yes. Hand over hand, you pull. There is a as your legs pull out of this black pudding, and you take.
Stop hurting me.
10 acid damage as your boots.
I have that because I have absorb elements, remember?
Nice. Okay, so 5 acid damage as you heave yourself from the depths of British cuisine.
Action. It's cool because the next time I hurt something, it'll be with acid damage. Acid.
All right. So, anything else on your turn? Because that's basically, I guess, the action. Yeah, the athletics check is an action to pull yourself up. Are you jumping out on the opposite side to Elora then?
Yeah, yes. If only. I mean, I'm climbing up that rope. Isn't that to where Elora is?
Yeah, just on, and then you're out on the other side of the.
So am I climbing out of
there.
said pit? Yes.
If you want to, I mean, it's entirely. I don't want to put actions in your mouth. I made these mini black puddings, so that they can fit, because they are like Glabagool. They do. Oh, that's what I should have done with Glabagool. I should have done this. There we go.
It's a little tiny one.
I forgot I could do that. There you go. It's still half in the tunnel there. Okay. Right. So, Zakan.
Yes. So I guess 2 questions. First one, before like things started kicking off, what did they see in this chamber here? Because I feel like they probably made
They
it,
would've, yeah,
towards
totally.
at least seeing the chamber before
Ooh,
things
silver.
happen.
Yeah, totally. Okay, as you get down there, you see a rough-walled cave and the sound of pouring water. The water is entering through cracks in the 10-foot-high ceiling, and given at the rates the water's flowing, you can easily tell that these are caused by the earthquake, and it's only a matter of time before this entire complex is submerged.
And there doesn't appear to be any escape, like exit through here, like this is a dead end.
Yeah, just those cracks in the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. So I assume they're sort of like checking this out when they hear commotion. Because I think they're close enough to be able to hear yelling and whatnot.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool. So we're just gonna run back.
You definitely heard Corbin go, again?
Yeah.
And that's not good. That can't be good. So let's see. First round, I get an extra 10 feet of speed, so I can do 40. So let's see what we got from the mouth here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. Where are we going? Oh no, I have to like drag them through the cave and won't let me go into the black bits.
Nope.
All right, so that's 20. And then can see this sort of stuff happening.
You can, with your light there, you can see. Well, no, you can only see. It hasn't climbed out of the pit yet, so you can just see Alora and Corbin there, looking down into a hole in the floor.
Cool. Yeah, I'd say maybe like they'll just rush up and through I don't know a pull action or a help action or something, like get Corbin the heck like out of the range of this thing.
He's helping.
Yeah, you can pull them at half movement.
Yeah. So I think that would just be both of us back a square or so, 20, 30. Yeah. So I can do like here, and then that would put Corbin here, I suppose.
Yep. So Corbin, you want to slide over there? Okay, thank you. And now you can see. There's light. Okay.
They just go, what happened?
They look so annoyed. Corbin looks so annoyed right now.
I take it this wasn't the right tunnel.
Neither is the one over there, and they point to the tunnel that they came out of.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other two.
The one to the south. The middle two are bad.
2 more to go.
Okay. Then the black pudding comes clambering up the sides. And let me just double check here. Yeah, it moves up into the hallway, and with Alora immediately standing there, it climbs up onto this side here, out of the pit, and attacks Corbin. Smack. 14?
Smack? No. I mean,
Okay.
like, does that hit? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it does hit? Okay. Okay,
I think I'm at a 13. I don't think I've gone up. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, you take
Like,
7.
that's why I'm like,
A pseudopod lashes out from this black pudding and just smacks you across the back as Zakan is pulling you away, and it's
that's so disrespectful.
7 bludgeoning and 23 acid. So thank God you have it.
No, not thank anything. No.
23 halved to 11.
On top of the 7 I already just took, right?
Yeah. Are you wearing? Sorry, I'm just laughing at Silver.
I was already not good, homie. We are well past my thing. Corbin just died.
What?
Unconscious.
I'm currently at an 8. I'm about to take 7 plus 11. That's well past, I think, half of my thing, which is only at max 28.
What's your max? What's your max
28.
HP? No, you're good. You're good because you had 8 left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you had 8 left, and it only caused
1,
18
2,
damage
3,
with the
4,
half
5,
because of your
6,
resist
7,
elements,
8,
your absorb elements.
They went
That's
10
18
in,
damage. I'm on
Yeah.
death
10 into
save,
the
yeah.
negs.
You're on def 6,
Yeah.
yeah, but that wasn't an insta kill. Yikes.
Okay, it wasn't because that's when it's past half of your stuff, right?
No, it has to be full the other way. You have
thought
to
it
go
was-
to minus 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're
Okay. I thought it just had to reach half.
good. No, it's not quite so scary.
Like I need new character art.
Dang.
Ryujo should be like, again? So,
This
I'm
campaign.
Ryujo, need your patronize you again. Okay, and the see here. So it's what's the movements here? Okay, so there. Right, and Zakan, from the corridor immediately to your left, the lower of the 2 central corridors, you hear a strange schlepping sound as well. And Elora, it is your turn.
That I have healing potions. Can I use my bonus action to disengage to kind of like maybe hop and like jump
you're-
off?
You're not in combat.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't get an opportunity attack if I tried to go to Corbin?
If you tried to go to Corbin, you'd have to go through the ooze, so that won't work.
I can't like jump over it?
No, sorry, it's these are pretty. I mean,
Right.
these are large creatures normally. You know, I reduced the token, so they are filling the whole thing
Okay.
height wise. They're just compressed down, like
Right.
Blubberghoul there.
So my only option would really be to attack it. Okay. I really want to run away from this thing, but I don't have a choice. Okay, so I
mean-
will.
You could see. I mean, you don't know where the tunnels go on the other end. Maybe they connect on the other end.
Okay, because I'm not in combat, I won't take an opportunity attack. I guess I can go and check.
You could. Yep. So it's 5, 10.
15, 20, 30. I'd be around here, but then I wouldn't be able to come back. I could use my bonus action, I guess.
You dash. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they do connect. Yay. Alright, and then I'll use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get around here, I guess.
So that's 5. Hang on, let me just quickly measure it out for you here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Oh, okay, I got the bar.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you're gonna dash to continue.
Yes.
Okay, so you step there, and the floor gives way underneath you.
Oh my god.
Dexterity saving throw, please. No worries.
19.
A 19, excellent. Okay, you managed to grab onto the side. Give me that athletics check.
$17.
Okay, you managed to grab onto the side, but as before, clamber up once more onto the far side there, and you may continue your movement.
Okay, wonderful.
So you have 20 feet left,
Right.
I think.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna just come out around on the other side, next
Okay.
to Corbin, but I don't have any actions left, so I can't give them a potion right now.
Okay.
Yep.
You're not showing up on the player view. You have sight, okay, right?
Yeah, I can see all right.
Oh no, you did. Sorry, it's just you moved over before I saw you move. You're so fast. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay. Thank you, Corbin.
Okay. Let's get this first roll.
Hey, Josh, how you doing? Good luck. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I just really do fun. I thought D&D Beyond would just roll for me. It's not. I have to do it myself. Okay. 16.
16 to hit
This is a success.
is.
For my death save? Yeah.
Oh, the death save.
Is
Shit,
that
yeah,
my
excuse me. Yeah. That's right. It is.
Oh, see, don't do that to me.
There's 3. Yes, success. Okay, thank you. Zakan.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue to drag Corbin out of as much danger as we can here.
Okay. Yes, forced movement will not trigger an attack of opportunity, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna do that first. So let's do, we got 30 speed, so we can go 5, 10, I think. Ara, what's that I see?
Hi.
all right. So I think this is far that they can make it with the dragging guy. Is it possible to like place Corbin
that
here?
last thing there? Yep. So that's 10 feet that you've moved there.
Yeah, so I think like there is going to be safest for the moment, and then for the action, we are going to do a spare the dying.
Hey, chaotic. Okay.
So go ahead and stabilize there.
Okay.
And
Corbin, roll me a d4.
Power. Oh. 4 hours.
Okay. Oyasumi. Although I think it would be short
and yeah, and then as potions are bonus action, right? Can do. Yeah, so bonus action. We're just gonna feed Corbin a potion of healing here.
Well, sorry, bonus action for yourself. That's an action for someone else.
Oh, is it an action for someone else?
Yeah.
Okay, and we can't do 2 spells in a round. So what we might do instead is, what should we do? Yeah, I guess just going to
So I mean,
bring out.
well, I mean, if you're going to do the bonus, if you're going to do the potion, why would you do spare the dying? Just do the potion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a very good point.
You're just like, rest now, and I'll wake up and splash it in their face.
Yeah.
Just pay me back for that hand of healing from like a few sessions ago.
In that case, could we do this? And sorry, so
just do the
move it around a bit.
Yeah,
could we do a bonus action healing word?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to use the spell slot for that, the healing word, and let's see what we got for
roll that
heal in there.
The healing damage.
Yeah. Healing damage. Oh, you're absolutely correct, though. We're
That's how I'm all. That's the only way I'm going to refer to it now. What's my healing damage?
How much healing damage do we cause?
So that's 8 points of healing into Corbin, because we're casting at 2nd level here.
Okay. Corbin, you awaken on the floor with Zakan's glowing mask over you.
And they can say, to your feet, we need to go.
Panic punch.
And what Corbin, or maybe Alora, might notice is that as this healing goes, it kind of flashes and Zakan flinches. They go, oh! And they are going to take 4 points of damage themselves.
Yes, indeed.
And who knows what's going on with that?
Me and Stephen do.
Yeah, and then so if that's a bonus action, as an action, can I do a ready for a trigger?
You can ready your action, yes.
Yeah, so let's just get the halberd out, or the glaive out rather, and prepare to swing if something emerges from one of those channels.
Noted.
So
Okay.
just protectively over Corbin.
Yep, no problem. Okay, thank you. Speaking of, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rah.
Oh, I don't like that.
Rah.
I don't like that.
Rah. Take your pick.
Yes, I mean it's probably going to be the closest one, even though we do have reach. The closest one's most dangerous. So.
Yep, go for it.
All right. So swing. That's a big ol' 15.
Hits.
All right. 4. Ooh, full damage. 9 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Slashing.
Let's see.
Matters.
So it was, sorry, 9 slashing?
9 slashing, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you crash into this creature as it emerges, and your glaive just scythes into the beast, cleaving it in half. Hello.
Yeah, I thought that might be. Oh, no.
Now, let me distinguish between these ones are large ones, extending back into the tunnels there, and these ones are little medium ones.
John have for blood this session.
This is all in the module, as written, as written. These they have half the HP, if that helps. And that. Boom. Okay, so that is there, and their turn. Elora. 19.
That hits.
Okay, the first one hits you. That is. Yes.
I was gonna say, do I have to tell you before I use Uncanny Dodge before you tell me the damage?
No, you can just opt to use it. It's fine. And let me just shift Zakan and Corbin around. So you're using Uncanny Dodge on that?
Yes.
So it just halves the whole damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 11 damage. 22 down to 11.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And the second one is also going to go for you. That's there.
Yikes.
Does that Uncanny Dodge like for the whole round?
Yeah, it just says reaction for any attacker that I can see. Yeah.
But is it just one attack, or is it the whole round?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against it.
Okay, so yeah, just the one attack, unfortunately. So, excuse me, because you only get one reaction a round, so you've used it now. Okay. Let's do this. Is that working? Sorry, everyone, bear with me. Okay, so the second one goes for you. So that was 11 damage on the first one, and the second one, 15.
I'm down. Oh wait,
No,
to hit. You missed. You missed.
Okay, so yeah, the first pseudopod lashes out, crashes into you. You kind of dodge out of the way as best as you can, but it still causes some bludgeoning and acid damage. And then the second one hits you, but you are aware and ready. And you see it coming and dodge underneath it as it just swings and crunches into the wall, shattering the stonework there. And those other two are going to go for one for Zakarn and one for Corbin. Let's see. When they're smaller, yeah, they just have the same attack. Okay, so attack. A 14, Zakan.
Nope.
Misses. Okay, yes, you managed to knock the pseudopod aside with your glaive, and the other one goes for Corbin with an advantage as they're lying prone. Hey kids, can you spell natural 20?
Yo!
Okay.
This is looking bad.
So, Buns, how many HP do you have?
Oh, you mean with the 8 that I was given? 8?
You have 8, right? And what's your max?
28?
28. Okay. If this damage is more than 36, it's bad news.
Uh-huh.
I'm nervous to click it. That is... Okay. 23.
Is that resistance still active, or is that a one-time deal?
Yeah, that's with the half. That's with the halved acid. That's why
okay.
it took me a second to work it out. It's like
Yeah,
maths,
yeah.
maths. Whew. Okay, so you are unconscious again, but not dissolved into Corbin mush.
I just love how it's just like, oh gosh, that was.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so you are unconscious, I'm afraid. Elora,
I'm gonna take a nap.
very dire situation here.
Yes.
Nap of doom. It's fine.
I guess I'm going to yell to Zakan, what did you see down this tunnel here? Can we run from here?
Now, Elora, you do know that Global Goop, what's his freaking name? Globagool. Globagool could seal off that tunnel. If you
seal it
dive
off.
inside. If you all dived inside, he could block it.
Right.
I ain't diving nowhere.
True. But the two oozes in front of you are small now. Well, they're
So I
medium.
can trip over them.
Yeah, is Zakan able to shout back, or are we able to
You
do
can
that?
talk over them. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, they go. It's a dead end. What about you?
Mine was a dead end too.
Better the slime, better the non-slime dead end.
I didn't explore all the tunnels. I could only loop around the 2 first tunnels here. I don't know what's in the other ones Corbin was in. I can't talk to Corbin right
I
now.
told you, Corbin did yell that the one they were in also had dead end like trapping. So you know that theirs isn't something either.
Yeah, there was a pit trap there, yeah.
Yeah.
And you heard them fall into it the first time, Elora, before they ran around to you.
Yeah, so
Right.
you do know that one is.
I know it has trap, yeah.
But it's
all right,
a sprung trap.
I guess our best option here is to go through the tunnel and have Gobblegoop back it up for us.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Back it up.
use my, I guess, disengage action to jump over this black pudding and.
Which tunnel are you going for? Can you hold and click? Or click and hold, sorry. To
Oh,
ping
I'm
it?
not going for the tunnel. I'm going to try and give Corbin a potion.
You can toss it to Zakan.
Okay. Yeah. They'll get the
Hey, senpai.
Corbin.
Welcome.
Well, do
Okay.
you have any healing spells left? Or would you prefer? Do you have potions? I don't know.
Oh yeah, you got both.
I got both. Okay. All right. If you have both, then I don't know. I don't want to just leave you guys here. All right. I'll attack this one that's in front of Corbin.
Well, if you keep your action, then you and Zakarn could get Corbin up and over the black pudding that's in front of you, and pull Corbin into the tunnel.
And use that as my action? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or,
All right.
or you can attack. It's up to you.
But I have to use my bonus action too to disengage to make sure I
True.
don't get it. Right.
True.
Okay. I'll do that though. I'll use my bonus action, disengage,
Okay.
and try to pull Corbin into the tunnel
Okay.
behind me.
Zakarn, give me an athletics check, please.
To try and get Corbin up and over.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I'm just gonna lump you all together at this point because you're all together in the initiative anyway.
That's going to be a 14.
Okay, that's enough. So yeah, you quickly dive down, put your arms under. Well, you tell me. How do you get Corbin to Elora?
Yeah, I think I'm willing to take like some like scalding damage for this, but I think they like elbow the black pudding aside, like kind of using their glaive, but like, you know, probably there's a bit of contact happening as well, and they try to make a bit of a passage to, you know, like lift them up with their other arm and like hand them off. Like it's a really clumsy thing because they're not super strong, but it's enough to sort of get them off the ground and into Alora's arms.
Okay, you take 7 acid damage from that.
Yeah. And
you manage to get you kind of like cradle Corbin in your arms and then just like fuck her over. And Alora, you got a Corbin to the face.
Yes.
Ow.
Just catch him.
Okay, 1d4 bludgeoning damage. No. Buns damage. And you.
It's just very springy. Buns damage.
And then can Alora move on this turn?
Yeah. So you can. What's your movement? 30.
Yeah, my movement is 30.
Okay, so half of that pulling. So you drag Corbin into the tunnel there.
And then I'm gonna yell at Glabagoog to block the tunnel. We'll obviously open it up when Zakan comes through, but...
Yeah, after Zakan. And Zakan, your movement as well?
Yeah.
Roll me an acrobatics check. Hey, senpai,
So to get through here.
Yes.
Try and get through those sledges.
Indeed. Good luck with the giveaway.
Oh boy, all right. That's good. That's 21.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you kind of parkour off the cavern side there where it's rough stone. There's little footholds that you can see.
Yeah.
That
I think they like use their glaive as like a bit of a vaulting.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so yeah, you kind of vault over and parkour off the side there and land in the tunnel there. And then you're like, Glabagook! And he's just like,
See that off?
Here I go. It's like, and just behind you, just that natural break in the rock just becomes a shimmering wall of jelly as Globagul just fills that up. There, you can just see the black puddings just, writhing around the outside, but unable to damage Globagul, or not unwilling to attack him. It seems.
No body.
So,
am I able to do an action?
Well, we're out of initiative now. Let me just switch over to this here. We leave initiative there as those black puddings. They can still sense the life beyond in the tunnel, so they're all they're rolling around there, trying to get at the juicy interiors behind this crisp outer shell of tunnel. But you find yourselves with your backs to this pool, this large pool of water, and Zakan with Globagul providing a nice seal where he is, because he needs to do that to stop the black puddings. You see that the water is pooling much faster in this much smaller space.
Yeah.
But it will take a while. It's still a decent size space, so it will take some time. So you could take a short rest if you wish.
Okay. So I think in the immediate aftermath, if this is allowed, like once the thing is sealed, Zakan's gonna motion to Alora and say, "Get Corbin back. Get them a potion." And that glowing is starting again.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and use Radiance of the Dawn.
To do what?
The Radiance of the Dawn is a channel divinity. So they hold up their staff and slam it into the ground, and within 30 feet, any hostile creatures, so you can designate
nice.
hostile, so it can go past, are going to take some damage, depending on a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome. Okay, so if I may, I think this works out perfectly. So you slam your staff into the ground and call on the might and majesty of Illustre, and the light bursts forth from your staff and just refracts perfectly through Globagul.
Yeah.
Just like goes push, like a mirror ball. Just like
it's all the rocks in there, scattering it.
Just hits all of them. Yes, it's like that Pink Floyd album cover. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
refracts,
Ooh,
just
with the
refracts
prism?
through. Yeah, the prism just refracts through into rainbow lights and just gets all of them. So a con save. What's the DC?
14.
Okay, I'm going to go top to bottom. So yeah, they have immunity to slashing damage. They can't. It just halves them.
Oh, that's all it did.
Yep. Doesn't even win them, I'm afraid.
Incredible.
And they can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So Global's like nope. He's just trying to fill the whole space as they're trying to find a way around him. Okay, and con save. They're fairly tough little buddies. Yeah, I've got these things. They're immune to acid, cold, lightning, and slashing. Oof. It's a bunch. Okay, so DC 14, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, from the top, the big boy. 15, the next big boy. Dirty 20. First little boy on the left. Natural 1. Not so tough as their daddies. And then the bottom right. Ooh, 21. So 3 pass and 1 fails. Is it half damage on a pass?
It's half on a pass. That's
Okay,
7
good.
radiant.
Okay.
And then the fail takes 14.
Ooh, okay, nice. So 14 damage on that little fella there, and 7 on the others. Okay. It does something. There's a kind of a hissing, and they recoil a bit, but then as soon as they see that it just stops, they just come back, and they don't seem too messed up. I'm afraid.
Yeah, so they sort of
That's
watch
it,
that
Jax.
happen and
Thank you. So you get this natural
Like,
one flying.
no, they'll go join Alora and Corbin in the tunnel if it seems like the sort of line is being held for the moment.
Yep, Global's doing his job. No problem.
Thank you, Global.
While Zakan is doing that, I'm gonna give Corbin a potion of healing.
Okay, look. So
for
2d4 plus 2.
9. Yeah, plus 2d4, so 9.
Okay. There's a neat little formula there. It's the number of d4s is the number that you plus to it. So it's 2d4 plus 2, 4d4 plus 4, 8d4 plus 8. Okay, so yeah, that's 9 healing, Corbin. You cough and splutter, and you're like, ow! It's like hissing, steaming slightly.
Right? I'm so sick of this.
We need to find a way out of here. We can't fight all of these. We don't have time.
Yes, that out would be very nice. Okay. But they, I don't even know if this would work the way that I want it to. Is it just because they can see us? You said that they can sense that we're in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know you went in that direction. They can still feel that life force that they're just automatically drawn towards.
Yeah, would Zakan know? Because like I know as a player that like they sort of sense living body heat.
Yes,
and that's kind of how they do.
Yeah, Zakan does that. That's fine.
They're they know we're here because of our living warmth. So if we can either get far enough away from them, or
I think the two kiddo ones down the bottom there is like, he's on my side, Dad. No, he's on my side.
No. I think I have something that I have a veil. There's a funky veil. Ooh, that might help. I have a funky veil, but I believe that it might cover us in a way because it says it covers you in shadowy darkness and silence. So
Nice.
it would even cut off the sound of our breathing.
Excuse me.
That should do it.
One more flip a look.
let's see.
And now you're just showing off.
Sorry.
Now you just want attention.
Okay.
If we have no other choice but to get past them, then we can try what we may. But I think if we can find some way to get out of this cavern.
Now, Zakan, you just give it a cursory look before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give it a better look around?
Yeah. Now that Corbin, are you well enough to stand? We need to look around this cavern, see if we can find anything.
For having like literally sat at had high tea at death's door, Corbin seems remarkably unfazed by the fact that they keep like passing out and coming back and passing out.
By the way, Corbin, without the absorb elements, you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Sorry, just saying.
But they
saying.
do like the fact that they are getting hurt the way they are just does not seem to affect them. So when they look at you and go, I don't have a choice now, do I? And they
Thank you, Scarlett.
push themselves onto their feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, player question. I do have something called. I just don't know if this spell works the way that I think it does.
Read it.
I know
first.
it's not like pass without a trace. Let me pull back up. It is the Veil of Dusk. You incant towards a creature, cloaking them in a shadowy veil of darkness and silence. The target gains +1 bonus to their armor class and makes stealth checks with advantage for the duration of the spell, which is a concentration of up to 10 minutes. And it is a bonus action, so it's not even a full action for me.
Sorry. Well, I mean, that seems like it only affects one character, right?
Yeah, it doesn't even say anything, but it doesn't say anything about you can add more people at a higher level. It just says that that's what it is.
Yeah, it's just one creature, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think
it says 60 feet, or is it anything within a 60 feet?
So yeah, it's just to kind of boost one person.
Yeah, I think since Zakan knows in character that they sense body heat rather than relying on sight or sound or something, they kind of shake their head and they say, it doesn't matter whether or not they can see us or hear us. They sense. Let's see if we can find a way out of this cavern.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, like they're still mumbling as we're like moving along. They're like, we just have to feel dead to them.
They turn around and say, what do you mean?
We could be too cold. We could carry ourselves. I could slap people with this hand and it helps them, but the other one has been very good at doing dark damage to people. That's how they've been describing necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, if I could surround us with the dark stuff, we would feel dead.
Something with
right?
cold.
They do not understand magic. That is the legit question.
Yeah.
Zakan, what's your take on that?
So something with cold or perhaps magical darkness is possible. I don't know that much about magic beyond what I've been granted. But maybe as a last resort, I think if we can leave them out there and us in here, I don't know, perhaps maybe we could draw them away with a source of heat or something.
Thank you, Bump.
Yes.
Let's explore this cavern, and maybe there's a weakness in the wall or something that we could break through.
They're gonna take out their mace, because if we do find a weak spot of anything, that's gonna be the weapon that they use to do the thing. Last time they hit something with this thing, it did a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Oh heck yeah, it's certainly good.
Wait, doesn't my mace give off light?
There is fire when it's activated. Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's totally right.
My excited face.
You think back to blundering around in the darkness just before you're like, God damn it.
Right?
Check out flashlight mace.
It's a glow stick. Once I whack somebody with it, it lights up.
Could we just keep feeding Glabberghoul magic stones until all of them are...
Until those. I had thought about it.
If I cast Shillelagh on so it does extra damage, just on Globagool, that's the Shillelagh. Anything that goes through it should get extra damage.
What kind of damage are those magic stones, Corbin?
Give me 1 second. Let me pull those back up. Magic stone. 60 feet. If someone else attacks with the pebble, the attacker adds your spellcasting ability modifier, which is +1, not to the attackers, but to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes a bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Bludgeoning.
They are, normal with bludgeoning damage. So I mean, it's a cantrip, right? So you could just.
Deterrent strikes again. No, you can just pick receipt. This is a cantrip. Deterrent strikes again.
Oh man. Okay. Let's do like our investigation of the cave first. Like if that doesn't work out, I absolutely want to do that.
The water is up to your knee now, by the way.
Oh no. What was the lore saying?
I also have chill touch as a cantrip.
Nice.
That doesn't do cold damage, because so do I.
Yeah, what's the damage? Is it force? Necrotic? Okay, that works too. No, they're immune to cold damage. So cold wouldn't be good. So yeah, so I think so Corbin,
so for once this is good.
Corbin stands there feeding magic pebbles into Globagool, and Elora's just there, chill touch. And
my bluebirds, like a flock of bluebirds, go around.
Tweet. Disney princessing this shit.
Right? And if you get tired of chill touch, we can switch, and there's just a pile of magic stones for you to feed in a Globagool, and they do chill touch.
Amazing.
Okay, so yeah,
Regardless,
there is.
We're efficient.
Globagool goes to you, Laura. It's like, make quite the team. And the black puddings are slowly, eventually beaten down into black sludge.
At this count as a short rest.
For Zakan, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while that's happening, can Zakan, like mostly for my own curiosity at this point, investigate very carefully over the hour that this takes the walls of this cavern to see if there is any sort of weakness or whatever. They don't know what the other two are doing. They just assume that they're also looking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're gonna finish doing this and be like, we did it. It's all done.
It's like, guys, I found a way out. Oh. Okay, I'm just quickly seeing 2020. Okay, so Corbin, with your mace alight, you, excuse me everyone, as I quickly set this up, do this. Let there be light, said Corbin. And there was.
Right.
All over the place.
Let me refresh this page. I'm never putting this thing away again. I can see everything. This is gonna get one of those little Wiimote string things from her. Never coming.
Now, Globagool, sorry, I was saying it wrong. Okay, yeah, I was.
We were saying Gabagool, like the Italian stereotype thing.
So Globagool,
we've globbed our last goal.
does kind of shy away from the fire a bit there, Corbin. He's like, oh, watch out.
Sorry. I
think
I have emotions to work out.
I think they are. I think they're just puddles now.
This is so funny.
He just tentatively kind of goes out into the space. Oh, stretch. That's better. And goes back to his normal size.
Thanks for the cover.
You're welcome.
I thank him. We are a team.
He's like, is this friendship?
Friendship is when you put a bunch of rocks into someone.
And to shoot them at bad guys. This is friendship. And Corbin just has that same look on their face when they found Webster, when they saw the dragon egg. It's just, the bond has been made.
Hot eyes. Sparkle.
I'm gonna figure out a way to hug you.
just saying it like it's a joke.
Stinks so good. Sting of friendship.
For the next 10 minutes, I'm immune to acid. Just hug me.
You know, like what you can do where you like cover your hand in like oil or whatever, and you can set it
Vaseline?
on fire for like 2 seconds. You're able to do it, like that kind of thing.
Silver. They had the passage block, so they used chill touch and magic stone, magic pebble.
We're alive.
And just spammed cantrips until they destroyed the black puddings.
That's such a video game solution. I love it.
Right, we butt mashed the crap out of this.
Some Dark Souls ass shit.
Okay. So,
Okay.
So, for whatever it counts,
Zakan,
Zakan's investigation of the cavern was a 22.
Oh, nice. Okay, you kind of walk down there, and you just hear this strange. Oh, nice shot, Glabagal! It's like from the behind you, and just going off and off again, and this strange like tweeting of birds over and over again, and as you're looking around, you believe, Zakan, that if you chip away and do damage to the ceiling, you could widen those cracks, and whilst water would probably deluge through faster than it is now, it might be possible, and wherever that water's coming from, that might be a place to go.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna leave that for now, but if we do need to get out that way, I suppose. Do they actually get a short rest, like over?
No, if you're investigating them, and it wouldn't have taken them an hour to kill the black puddings.
Yeah, so I think they do it, and then for whatever the remainder of the time is, they just sit sort of, like nearby watching, and then they drink some tea. They have a sit and meditate.
Okay, thank you.
Occasionally offering up guidance, like just a little bit of divine energy.
Mm-hmm. And you feel the touch of Illustrae just lightening your mood and lightening your spirits.
That's good, because it's feeling kind of shitty.
There is a way out. There is a way beyond. And Elora, you are standing poised. What are you going to do?
Oh, where is Zakan? Is Zakan back in the tunnel then?
He was, but he's finished, and once you're all done, he comes out and he lets you know about the potential escape route. Now, the tunnel to the bottom is the only one you haven't taken, but the ones, the 3 ones that you have gone through already, the pit's open. It's just collapsed, so you can just jump over it. Now.
So, would you all like to take another risk exploring the last part of the tunnels, or does the other cavern look more promising?
I'm not going first.
Push.
I think you should go, Zakan.
I feel like it's fair that Corbin is not going to be the lookout this time.
Okay, so Zakan, if you would like to, you can make your way past your friends there. They move out of the way for you.
Yeah, so I can do it. We'll go the one. Mm-hmm.
Now, there was very nasty-looking, viscous black puddles of black pudding residue that was probably very acidic and very nasty, but as soon as Glabagal moves, a deluge of water sluices out and just washes the cavern clean, and just washes the remains of those black puddings into the pits.
Very nice. I think so Zakan will explain and say, yes, I believe the 2 of you have done a good amount of work, and I've had myself a nice little rest for these weary old joints.
You've actually bought yourself a little extra time there, because you've got 60 cubic feet more of space to fill with the water, with the 3 pits open now.
Corbin, if I could see that mace of yours.
60.
Oh.
And
It's not just a bit, but they do hand it over.
They when Corbin hands it over, they just cast the light cantrip onto it, and then hand it back.
It's already on fire and glowing.
Yeah.
You have to you have to make it on fire, right?
I mean, until you turn it off. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but,
In that
I mean,
case, though.
Yeah, you have to use an action to extinguish it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it'll just be on. All right, so yeah, no, don't.
And
don't
Corbin, it is the famous green flame.
Ooh.
Green flame.
So actually, I can actually do that for you. Hang on. Bear with me. I believe. I gotta believe. There you go. Green flame.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
That's awesome.
Start waving it around. Okay.
Yeah. So they'll creep forward, and I'm going to opt for this passage where the thing's already open.
Yep. So you make your way down there and skip over. If you move 10 feet, then you can move up to your strength score as a long jump, which is absolutely fine.
Cool. Yeah, so they go like a little whoop, and then maybe another like pole-assisted jump.
Mm-hmm. And then land on the other side and like hold you back. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think they're going to be testing their footing very carefully, like having probably been filled in about, the collapsing floor.
Yep.
And we do have a little bit of time we can spare, so.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Chat gets the combination of all of your views, so it looks very strange. It's like where Alora is, it's like a mixture of that and her dark vision and your green light, and then the tunnel in front of you, Corbin, is just your green light. And then where's the Karn is, there's no green light at all. Mixed bag. Okay, so yeah, you can do that.
So
you can
they're
follow
looking
Zakan
out for
or
any more
take the other. Nothing. Well, make me a perception check, I should say.
Yeah, let's see. Not fantastic, actually. That's only going to be a, 13? Yeah.
Okay, you cautiously make your way
Perceptive is there.
forward and do not see anything until you round that corner and see a large stone door.
I think they'll shout back, there's a door here, I'm going to check it out.
So I thought you were doing a dramatic thing. It's like, there's a door here, I'm going to... Just voice just disappears. Zakan? Okay. So yes, you...
Yeah. What's this door look like?
Let me just get round to you there. Yeah, it's that same slightly disturbing waves, tentacles, kind of carving on the stone surface of the door.
Does that iconography look familiar at all?
You don't recognize. Actually, well, give me a religion check.
Yeah, I think their main concern would be like demonic presence. Ooh, so that's a 19 plus 0, so 19.
Okay. This, you would say, with the kind of the symbols and the type of the cheers, senpai. Spoon. Okay. With the iconography and the kind of slightly disturbing designs, and you've seen it in other places as well, you reckon that this, once upon a time, was an Illithid temple.
Okay, yeah.
Mind flayers.
Having just seen very similar recently, right? in that Illithid game.
Yes, indeed. So are you going to open up that door there?
Yeah, I think they'll give it a very cautious test push to see if it gives way. And I think their initial touch is very making sure there's nothing on it.
Okay. Silver, it's a magical flaming mace. Green flame mace. The famous green flame blade.
Yeah.
Green flame mace. Okay,
Actually,
it is unlocked.
It is unlocked. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Before you.
Yeah, but before we open it too far, just a bit of open and a look into there with all 90 feet of the dark vision.
As you peer, I'm just going to move out of the way so I'm not fussing with it too much.
Yeah.
As you peer in, you see the following. Let me bring everyone in chat over here. You peer through there and you see that this room contains a stone fountain with a raised edge, and the basin contains shallow, brackish water, which is about to be diluted by the water that is flowing through the caverns here, as it's slowly getting up to almost the height of that basin. Will flow over very soon. And at the center of the pool, there is the rubble of a broken statue on top of a pedestal. All you can recognize is a pair of clawed stone feet that clutch the top of the pedestal. That's all that's left of the statue. Yeah. And then carved into the walls, as you can see around there, are 7 niches, and water is seeping into one. You can see on the on the east side there, through a crack in the wall. The 2 niches that flank where the water is are empty, but strange, formless hands. Hello, sorry, welcome raiders. Let me get a quick break from that description there. Hans loves D&D, everybody. A fantastic place to hang out and chat and see cool one-on-one one-shots and all kinds of other things as well. Welcome raiders. I hope you had a fantastic session and do enjoy. And we're doing our big giveaway today, so jump in on that and don't miss the chance to get all of the fantastic encounter bundles. 11 encounter bundles, all bestsellers on the DM's Guild from our good friend over at CZRPG giveaway. Boom. Jump in that exclamation enter for your chance to win there. And we are doing that giveaway because of the fantastic Kickstarter from CZRPG, which is in its final hours, about 11 hours left, I think. So head on over, there's a link there. Cheers, Mick. To get yourself a fantastic bundle of encounters and maps and the works. I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Let me do a quick shout out there. Hans loves D&D. Oh. Potioncraft. Ooh, what's that? Potioncraft. I do not know. Anyway, okay. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Now, you're very welcome. As you jump in there, Zakan, so yeah, you see the niches that are occupied are full of these strange, formless sculptures in the 4 remaining niches.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird, organic shapes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't we say something last session that Zakan is about a demon, slime demon type thing?
There is a demon lord of oozes called Jubilex.
Yeah, that's right, Jubilex. Okay, that's concerning.
Since their presence here quite heavily, as all of these oozes have gathered in this abandoned temple.
Yeah. Okay, but they don't see any like obvious exit from that chamber, right? Like it seems like a...
Nope, doesn't appear so. If you want to go and check any further, you can, but it's up to you.
Yeah, I think...
And Elora, Corbin, what's you doing?
I feel like Corbin is just sort of waiting to see where everybody is. It's like they know that Zakan has gone down there, but are we following? Are we just waiting for him to call back up and say that it's cool, that we can follow safely?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm just listening, maybe for a scream or any sounds of a struggle.
Hopefully he says something before we get that far, but...
To Zakan, you got this, old man. Go.
Ready to run if necessary.
Yeah, I think they do call back and they say, looks like another dead end. If you want to come have a look at it, just use that third tunnel and mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Do we really have time to look at it? Or I thought we were about to break this place to get out.
They're exploring the chamber.
Okay.
Noted. So you guys gonna hang out with Glovergle?
Alright.
That's all good.
When one person is off by themselves so much.
There's a term for that, I think.
Corbin
Isn't
does
it?
not care if
Called
Sakan is hurt.
splitting the party?
Yes, no, I get that. But as a player, I'm very upset. But as a Corbin,
Right. So
they
where?
are much more concerned with themselves. They're staying here.
What are you
We're still
exploring?
okay on water level, right?
I mean, it's pooling and
Like-
getting higher and higher, but slow.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
It takes,
Yeah.
it's going to take hours and hours to be dangerous.
Yeah, to like fully fill up. So I think the one thing that I was kind of curious about is that they take their staff and see how deep this water is. Is it like in the fountain there? Does
In
it
the
go
fountain.
down, or is it just a little fountain?
Okay. You head on over there, and you see that beneath the dark waters of the fountain, you can see the glint of treasure. Coins.
And if they tested with their staff, like, did they touch the bottom, or?
Yes. Yes, it's just shallow, just like a foot and a half deep.
Okay. Yeah, I think and maybe we don't need to move our tokens around the room, but they'll like pop back out into the main chamber there, and tell them what they saw. And
Elora, you can stop casting chill touch now. It's okay.
Yeah, it's big chat.
Foley work by Finn.
Yeah.
Cheers, Finn.
He's talking. So yeah, they'll explain what they kind of saw
Daddy,
there, and
Daddy, I'm a streamer.
he's making his debut. He's saying there was a fountain filled with shiny, expensive-looking things. I could take 10 minutes to determine whether any of them are magical or dangerous. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just spamming Finn emotes. Oh, you got him, Josh. Nice. Okay, so yeah, you're going to tell them there's. You're going to tell them there's. Mikun says it's cave bats. That works. Could be bats.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of bats.
it's pretty close. Pretty close. We needed Finn for Curse of Strahd down in the catacombs. Okay, so yes, you. Are you grabbing the treasure, or are you just telling the others there's treasure? You're just calling back.
I'm just saying that there's treasure, and they can do 10 minutes of ritual casting to do a detect magic to see if there's anything
Sure.
good
Yeah.
or bad in
So
there.
you kind of drape yourself on the edge of the pool, looking wistfully into the waters. And as you finish the casting, your mask glows, and the light bathes across. And indeed, there is a dagger which gives off some magic, and 2 little vials of potion type things.
What's the types of magic?
Ugh. Curse you. Curse you.
Big difference between evocation and then necromantic.
Fair. One's a healing
Versus
potion.
magic.
I'll just say that straight up. Yeah, one's a healing potion, so you spot that there. The dagger has, let's see. Yeah, the dagger has evocation magic on it. And the other vial has... No, that's the wrong one. What would it be? Transmutation, let's say.
Okay. Yeah, if they came into the chamber with Zakan, you'll turn and say that there's a bit of magic in there, and say, I'm still feeling all right, so I could grab those if we want them.
Could use another healing potion, but will this set up another trap? I don't know.
You can investigate for traps if you want, Zakan.
Sure.
I have negative to investigation.
You can help if you join him over there.
Yeah, I'd like to help.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who has the better investigation?
almost certainly Alora. Mine is +0.
Mine is -2.
Oh no. Well, all right then.
Plays
Yeah,
alone.
Corbin has Corbin's.
Corbin is right there with Sakan. Peas in a pod, 0 over your side.
Private
They don't
investigation is
investigate
extraordinary.
nothing.
I can't believe our best investigation is 0.
Wow. Okay, so Zakan with a advantage
Amazing.
roll of +0.
We have so much inspiration. We have these things.
We do, me too. Well, I suppose if we touch something and things go awry, we can just run back to the tunnel and have.
I'm so tired of running.
Enough of the running. I want to get to the
Fair.
small
Like
people's
they're
city
gonna do it.
and hang
Just
out.
please know that Corbin will complain the entire time. I do not want to do this.
I want to go and hang out in the Svirfneblin tea house.
We had some black pudding and we just need some tea.
Right?
Say 12.
A 12. Okay, it does not appear to be trapped.
Hmm.
For whatever reason. Either it isn't trapped or you didn't see it.
No. Can they like, using the staff, like sort of poke them around, like jostle them down on the bottom there?
Sure, they seem to be just lying loose.
Cool. Yeah, they'll go in and grab them out. Why not?
Okay, so make a note here of what you grab.
Mm.
You get 112 silver pieces.
Jesus.
41 gold, 3 green gold bracelets. You can wear one each. Team bracelet.
Those didn't get off any magic guy.
No.
Friendship bracelets.
Yay.
Friendship bracelets.
Worth 25 gold each for later reference.
Friendship
And
is
then
faithful.
this dagger, which is clearly a drow weapon because it has a spider design on the hilt. This healing potion of indeterminate strength. And this other vial. Let's see if it has a physical.
The dagger was evocation of some kind, and then the vial
and
was
the vial was
transmutation.
transmutation kind of style, yeah. And it's got inside, it's like a sticky black unguent, thick and heavy in the container. But when you just kind of slop it around inside, it seems to move around inside very quickly. Hey, Drow.
The ooze in a jar.
Yes, you've stolen Drownow's dagger. Give it back. Chat plunges from the fountain and drags you
Left
into the
in
water.
this fountain.
Okay,
Alright, well, it seems that our only way is to break through the ceiling, and I hope the both of you are reasonably confident swimmers.
Zakan, just make a quick note that you got those in the oozing temple as well for later reference.
Ah, yeah.
Once we discover what they do.
Oh, you know how I love to swim in water. So, just love it.
Call
As long
back.
as it's not being dragged by a net, I actually, wouldn't mind the dip.
Yes, you got a good amount of burns, it seems. I think that's going to be our only way out. I had a little bit of time when you were doing your rock missiles to think, and I feel that it is our way out.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
So-
you swim, Babaku?
I know.
You know what I love about being with you people? All these new experiences. We'll find out.
It should work like spitting out the things, just like tiny little jets of water, like a clam.
Noted. So it just like makes an opening and just like it's like when you do with
Yeah,
your
it's
hands
like
make the
an
fart
accordion.
noise, which I can't do. But he's like
Can't do
and squeezes through to the other side there.
All right. Well, is the ceiling of that cavern like within reach, or
It's
do we
10
need to?
feet up, so you can use your glaive if you wish.
Within reach. Who's the strongest of us? I feel like it's Corbin.
Probably,
hope so.
yeah.
You said who has the best what?
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah, it might be Corbin.
I have -1 strength check.
I'm also -1.
Help me!
Yeah, you can assist. Give them a boost up, but it's fine. I mean, it just needs to be have some time spent on it. That's all. So make your way down into the chamber there with Glabagal.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
We did our looting, we did our fighting.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We did some looting, some fighting.
Yeah.
Now we apparently gotta do some swimming.
So I think Zakan will hand the glaive to Corbin and say, well, if you would.
Okay. They take the deepest of breaths.
So yes, you go smack, smack, and with each hit, the more of the rock crumbles away, and the water gets stronger and stronger, and then you're just like, it's just like showering down on you, and you're just like smacking the ceiling again
Nice
and
little
again.
shower.
And stop for a moment. He's like la 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 la.
And I give that warning, like when I feel it starting to give, I want to give the warning, like, all right, guys, last one.
Here goes.
And yes, you give one big final
For a moment, it's just like
smack.
one of those waterfall showers there.
And yes, water deluges down from the ceiling and starts to fill up much, much quicker. Still going out into the complex, so it still takes a little while, but as it starts to rise up past your knees, up to your waist, you see Glabagal is floating on the surface of the water. He's like, ooh, oh, splendid! He's just floating up, and he gets smaller and smaller as he kind of gets sandwiched against the top, and then you just see him like just go up through the hole that Corbin made. He just goes shoop, and just disappears up through where the water's torrenting through, and the three of you just treading water is just slowly buoyed up higher and higher to the ceiling there, and you'll gather round and take a deep breath and plunge into the hole which is just full of water just coming down, and swim up and up and up, and let's see here. The flow kind of slows down a bit because the temple's full. It makes it a little easier to swim after that last of you gets into the opening,
Equalizes.
and you get quite worried after a moment because it's 30 feet. Silver, yes, they have a new friend, Glabagal, who is an awakened gelatinous cube. He has been awakened by the
very
presence of Jubilix here in the Underdark as the demon lords
Our friend.
spill forth from the abyss. Not all bad news. But yeah, it's a 30-foot swim up through the water, and you're just swimming and swimming and swimming, and like Zakan and Corbin with your magical light doesn't get extinguished by the water, so just this strange kind of ethereal, otherworldly swim as the pool around you is illuminated, and you go up and up and up, and as you burst from the surface and come out of the water, you see an excited giant spider jumping up and down, and Svarfneblin, and Prince Darendil, and Eldith the Shield Dwarf, and Esmeralda, your gang friend. Laura, sounds a bit strange.
Gang friend.
Gang
Your
friend.
fellow miscreant.
Fellow miscreants,
fellow
indeed.
Luton, friend.
And they are all weapons drawn, waiting for some strange illumination that was rising up out of the depths. And then they see that it's the three of you, and they are looking very worried towards this large gelatinous cube which is just bobbing around on top of the pool. And he turns. Oh, more friends! And just two pseudopods come out the side and just go and starts paddling through the water. And the other's like, ah! And as Glabagal and the
Those are
three
bad.
of
Those are
you
bad.
get back to your friends and are reunited as they were coming round this way as well to find their next route onwards, and they were searching around the area for lots of you. You are reunited and able to continue your journey towards Blingdenstone.
Maybe after a short rest.
Yeah, maybe
Take a nap. Take a nap now.
Indeed. So, we are going to leave the reunited party there, and as you bob up to the surface and are reunited, you can continue on your way, and that is where we shall join you all next time as you continue your journey unmolested. We shall see what happens, if there are any random encounters on the way to Blingdenstone.
No,
Hey,
such boring,
massive.
very traffic.
Yeah, it's just boring tunnels all the way. There's some drow with a panther who goes by in the other direction. It's all good. Yeah, as we are making our way here, a massive thank you to my 3 players. Thank you very, very much. Let's have a quick go around here as we have 10 minutes before we have to finish. Let's do our quick usual. What did you enjoy, and or, it doesn't have to be both, and or what are you looking forward to? Corbin, how'd you say?
I think. Well, I guess all of the goodbyness. Once again, when you did this, I thought you were saying I was muted. Oh no.
No, sorry, I was just pondering.
Hi, once again, everybody. I'm a Buns, and as far as Corbin is concerned, I think that they are the most excited thing that they're going to is getting the heck out of these caverns. Is getting back to the part of the Underdark that they really like, which is like not inside it. Or I'm pretty sure Corbin is going to become possible after this.
Fair.
just saying. But
Larger
more
caverns,
and more
please. Larger caverns.
Just walking into the woods and not coming back to society is something better and better. Are we doing the big goodbye with all the other things too?
I will. Yeah, we'll sell the other things as well. Yes. But you can shout out now if you want, while we're talking to you.
Oh,
Please.
no, actually, I think we're taking breaks. I don't have anything this
Nothing this week?
week.
Okay.
It's the holiday season.
Oh, of course. Yes, indeed. Yes.
You are my thing this week. It was
Thank
this.
you. 8 minutes and counting until we have to be very, very thankful. Okay, Zakan. How about you?
Yeah, so I super enjoyed the return of the rock launcher. Long may reign the rock launcher. Like going from an incredibly dire situation to just a very comical kind of swap was fantastic. And for coming up, I'm very excited for Big Cube Buddy. I like myself a weird, grotesque friend.
Indeed. Elora, how about you?
Yeah, Sam, the player, really enjoyed Gabagool and just cheat coding our way through those block pudding. I would say Laura is probably really happy to have gotten some loot and gold without any consequences. That was really nice.
Yep,
Wow,
yep.
it's free stuff. And also very much so looking forward to once again, hopefully laying in a bed and having a train.
Yes, unfortunately it's going to be a teeny tiny little Swerfnebel bed, but hey, now have to like fetal position it. Okay, so for myself, I like when it was touch and go there with Corbin. I love when a player's abilities and the character's choices and abilities save them, not just the luck of the dice. So that was very nice. That's great that your abilities reduced that acid damage by enough, so it wasn't an insta kill. Okay. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, great choice
I was
last
ready to
session.
cry. To move to like redo myself like right before.
True, yeah.
You're the only one now that has to go through a possible death seed. Alora's had one. Corbin's had one. Now this needs a con and just be in the corner.
Yep, right down to the wire. Okay, so
We ain't the beefiest party, but we're the
No.
funkiest.
Okay, a big thank you, everyone, and thank you for everyone for joining us today and hanging out. It's been lovely to have you with us here. Another big shout out to Hans Loves D&D for that raid. Thank you for the follows today. I will be sending a Discord invite over to our followers Discord if you are so inclined, and that'll be in your Twitch whispers after we go offline. So keep your eyes open for that. And as I do a quick spiel of what's coming up, let me give you the last chance to jump into the giveaway here, ! Enter, to get your chance to get this massive encounter bundle from CZRPG. All sorts of locations, all sorts of beautiful maps, beautiful writing, fantastic design. You can have it all for free, which is all in support of their Kickstarter, which is going on at the moment and has a mere 10 hours or so to go. Do head on over to the page. There is a link coming up in chat right here. Boom. Head on over there. That link will show that you came from us and give them the love back that they are showing us. And you can get your hands on the incredible, amazing encounters and places, which has a huge group of encounters which you can use as one-shots, drop-ins for your campaigns, or make them into our own little kind of sandboxy campaign of their own. Again, beautiful maps from CZRPG and the writing and originality and things that you've come to expect from multiple DMs Guild bestsellers that they are. And that is going to be coming up soon. So if you are not already, do jump in for your chance to win there, and head on over to the Kickstarter if you have not already, and get in there under the wire, like Corbin Survival, under the wire, and just right at the end, and you can help them get to some of those stretch goals that they have there. Now, that said, what's going on with us? Later on today for me, or tomorrow morning if you are over in the States, we will be back in Barovia for the last chance, the last session during the Kickstarter here. So if you are not successful in the giveaway today, do join us later on for one more chance to win, the last one, the last bundle being given away tonight as we're back in Barovia, and the party is going to reclaim Argenvostholt. They're going to drive out the monsters that dwell within and take it as their new base of operations as they try to rescue Barovia and return it to the material plane after the events of Curse of Strahd. Now, that said, that'll bring us around to Friday, which has nothing tomorrow, but there's some offline stuff as we are preparing our characters with the other players and the GM, as we are going to be playing a mini Deadlands campaign next month, starting next month, and we're going to get our characters sorted for that. We cannot wait to bring that to you very, very soon. Keep your eyes open on the Twitter or on the Discord for that. And then that'll bring us around to next Tuesday. We are back in Icewind Dale for Rime of the Frostmaiden after a week off as they continue to make their way into the Netherese Tower, plunged upside down into the tundra of the frozen north. That will bring us all the way back round to here once again in the Underdark. But I'm going to go past that and talk about Friday next week, or Thursday evening if you're in the United States, because, or Canada, or South America, because we are going to be kicking off our brand new campaign. We are starting our playthrough of Wild Beyond the Witchlight with its beautiful character art from Evan Blair Art and a fantastic intro from Quest Junkies UK's Patch, which I am going to debut for you right now as we finish up. You are going to get the first glimpse outside the Discord of this intro video, so stay tuned for that as we determine our winner for the giveaway and then roll on by and continue on. I skipped over a thing because it's been so long. Saturday, the day after tomorrow, Saturday, we're back with our Candlekeep Mysteries crew playing through the Arcane Library's fantastic Demon in the Mirror adventure as they find themselves trapped in the cellars of the Elfsong Tavern beneath the streets of Baldur's Gate. Can they escape and get back on their mission to solve another Candlekeep mystery as we continue that fantastic campaign with all of those lovely people? And that, I believe, is that. So, if you have not entered the giveaway, your chance is running out very, very soon. ! Enter. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Closed. Okay. Entries are closed there. So, let's see who is going to win this fabulous package of encounter bundles from CZRPG. The penultimate bundle is going to... Scarlet! Okay, congratulations, Scarlet Song. I know they'll get good use. That is a talented DM and GM over there. So they will be winging their way towards Scarlet Song very, very soon. Congratulations. Now, with that said, let us carry on our way here. Another massive thank you to my players and all of you for joining us today. Enjoy the Wild Beyond the Witchlight intro. Beautiful, beautiful thing that it is. And we shall see you all next time. But until then, as we like to say around these parts, matane. Thank you.